their avocado cactus.
Avocado cactus. That's the reason this damn country's going to waste. Wait, wouldn't it be cactus toast? Wait, hold on. I confused myself.
Hey, you eat the needles too.
You know what? That damn straight. Needles, and if you don't have needles on the cactus, you eat nails. Cold, hard nails. Anyways, guys. It's just the two of us tonight. We're gonna be playing some Far Far West. We're gonna start with hard, and we're gonna try to push through very hard, because the brave don't fear the grave.
Yeah.
So, I think, Far West with the Cryptic Saloon is a good warm-up mission. We're gonna do that on hard, and we'll see where we are after that. But yeah, I've been addicted to this game. I'm actually gonna do a video on this game this week, and we'll see how that goes. Because in case you don't know, chat, I'm adding a new video format to the channel, and it's gonna be called Why It Works. And basically, this is where I'm gonna cover those bigger indie games that kind of break out hits, right? Because my channel is more supposed to be about those hidden gems. But I find it hard and kind of annoying to try to completely ignore these games that came out of nowhere and are doing amazing stuff. So instead, what I'm going to do is a deep dive analysis of why these games are awesome and become these massive breakout hits. I did one with Vampire Crawlers. You guys seem to like that, so we'll probably do another one this week with this game, because this game is fucking awesome.
I need to get back to Crawlers. That was a fun game.
I figured you'd like it. There was a reason I was like, you know what? I don't think Dasbin's gonna buy this, but I think he'll enjoy this. It is very addictive, and I will say, especially responding to some of the comments I get on my videos about that, or video about that, yeah, it isn't super insanely deep. This is not for you deck builder fans who have 500 hours in Slay the Spire. You're not gonna play this, and it's not for you. It is for those people who thought they didn't like deck builders and now kind of do because of the game. Or those people who like deck builders, but they only play, like, each one for about 20 hours, and then they move on with their day. Because I've had people be like, I played it, I didn't really like it, it wasn't that deep. And then I was like, okay, like, what other deck builders do you play? And they're like, I have 1,000 hours in Slay the Spire. And I'm like, oh, well, no shit you didn't like it. You probably don't like anything other than Slay the Spire. It is, yep, I don't know if you heard when I made that reference in a video recently, Dasbin. But I literally did. I was like, it's like getting a can of beans and being mad there's no salad in your can of beans. Which, like, I hate that mismatch happens. I really do. But I also feel like people need to learn to read the room, you know? Because I feel like that mismatch happens a lot. And I think part of it is marketing is made to get as many people as it possibly can. So it's very easy to think that a game's for you because marketing is saying this game's for everyone, and it's not. Also, hold on, my bad, chat. I was told to turn up my volume, and now it's clearly blowing some shit out. Hey, what's up, Paltan? But yeah, so that's kind of my thing on that, is like, A, I think people need to learn to read the room, but also, like, B, you know, I think it's hard to because of marketing, and I think creators also need to learn to tell people what room they're in, right? Which is, like, why I try not to be, like, hostile in my comments, where I'm just like, hey, okay, you didn't like it, why? What do you actually play? And then they're like, I only play Final Fantasy games. Far Far West sucked. I'm like, yeah, man, that makes sense. It's not a JRPG. I feel you.
I don't know. Leon's like a cowboy.
Leon is like a cowboy, except Leon has not been in a Final Fantasy game ever, you fucking Kingdom Hearts weeb. God. You with your Leon and Ven and whoever the fuck else. What do they call Cloud in Kingdom Hearts?
Cloud.
They left him with his real name? Yeah, I guess they had to. He's insanely...
He's got a... like a demon wing?
Oh, he has the other side of Sephiroth's wings?
Yeah.
Interesting. Makes sense in a lot of ways, and doesn't in some others. Cloud's always depressed. It's the whole thing about Cloud. He's never not been depressed. Have you seen Advent Children? The entire thing is him staring with a completely flat affect, just being like, oh, I have to kill someone? Okay. Cloud does his best impression of Keanu Reeves, and what happens is he loses all the charisma of Keanu Reeves. Alright, that was a Tifa line, and here's the thing about Dilly Dally Shilly Shally.
Right. In Trinity should have said Dilly Dally Shilly Shally.
Oh my god. Here's the thing. Kinda. Kinda. Here's the thing about Tifa. Man, everybody loves Tifa. I love Tifa. But the problem is, Tifa, I feel like in a lot of stuff, they don't make Tifa a character. They just make her, insert woman. And it's really sad. This is why I like characters like, Morelliona and Maki, Fire Force Maki. Well, I guess JJK Maki's pretty good too. That's why I like characters like that, where they're like, this is a character and a woman. Because I feel like Tifa's very one-dimensional. I'm gonna get so much shit for this. I'm surprised the comments haven't erupted already.
My like only reference of it is from like Advent.
And that's one of the worst portrayals of Tifa, to be honest. Because like in Advent Children, does she even have emotions? No, she's just like, Cloud, why are you mad, Cloud? Also, every child has the black lung. You should fix them, Cloud. She gets warp affected.
Yeah.
I need to get along, little doggy. There you go. That's as much as you get. Look, I'm not Sam Elliott, okay? Tactical, I can't beat... I'm Sam Elliott. That's as close as I get. And I don't know if that was actually a good impression of Sam Elliott, or if I'm just... if I'm just trying to cope. I was in The Man Who Killed Hitler and then the Bigfoot. 'Cause I'm Sam Elliott. That movie's very complicated, not complicated at the same time. There's a reason nobody watched it.
Oh. The well teleported the wandering ghost.
To the well, or did it just move somewhere random?
To the well. He's just sitting in the well over there now.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I don't have enough gold. Actually, I do. I have just enough gold to deal with him. Are you happy with the get along, little doggy? Are you happy with my Sam Elliott impression? Can I be the next Sam Elliott, the black Sam Elliott? I don't think that'll work. Part of his charm is that he's a old West white man with the exact right type of mustache and hair. I don't know why I jumped on the ground to get hit by that. I was like, ooh, I'm missing out.
Oh, it's not on my perch. Ooh, a nice fire tornado.
Like, it wasn't even a fire tornado. I was like, oh man, you know what I need? I need to get hit by the fucking ground pound. Sometimes you eat the bear. Sometimes the bear eats you. Is that what you want, Tactical? Am I Sam Elliott now? Oh, by the way, Dasbin, I've thrown a bunch of potions on the ground over here. I'm really bad at telling you that I did that, and also putting them in a location that is easy for people to grasp, you're welcome. Alright, I need... Can I have stuff up here? Yes, I can. Or the bear. That too. Quick and the Dead, probably your favorite. Oh, Quick and the Dead is good. Here's the thing, man. I know Ashrav and I watched The Man Who Killed Hitler and then the Bigfoot, and that is what turned us off of Sam Elliott. We were like, oh, maybe I don't like Sam Elliott. Have you told the crew I'm resurrecting the meme? I have not. So Dasbin, ever since Tactical found out that I'm Happy Birthday Black Kid, he's been doing his damnedest to resurrect that meme. Which, by the way, chat, I am Happy Birthday Black Kid. I am actually the guy who was that meme. That was taken... a picture of me that was taken in the mess hall of where I went to college. I had a very bad day. My buddy strapped a birthday hat to my head and said, "Say cheese." And that was my reaction. And then that became internet famous to the point where, literal people at parties I didn't know were like, "Oh, you're Happy Birthday Black Kid." And I was like, what the fuck? And then I looked on the internet, I was like, oh, I guess I am. So yeah, I've actually already been internet famous. Why I'm trying again beats me. Yeah, it was back in the before people had to wear masks and stay inside for 2 weeks, which turned into 2 fucking years.
Hey man, it's time for electric poop.
I hear that it is here's the thing. So I don't have a job right now. I don't leave my house. I pretty much just edit videos and shove them on YouTube and then like play video games. So I haven't been looking at the news, partly because I stay inside and the world doesn't affect me, and partly because I need my mental health to not go down the steepest of hills. But you know, I checked out a thing and was like, oh, what's going on? And I saw this whole cruise ship fiasco, and I was like, yeah, it's a cruise ship. They're incubators. What do you want? And then I saw that it didn't stay there. And now I'm seeing that we're just reliving 2020, except here's the thing. In 2020, I thought maybe people would put a goddamn napkin over their face and stay inside for 2 weeks. Now I don't think that, so I don't know, either GG or buckle up. But something's gotta happen in a minute. Shit has nothing to do with me though. Leave me the fuck out of it. Yeah, it is buckle up, yeah. No, I'm well aware. I'm well aware, Palpan. I'm not disillusioned about what's about to happen. I hope it doesn't. I genuinely do. As a biologist, though, hantavirus is, anyways, buckle up. It's not the worst thing. It's not the best. You mean as a Twitch streamer? Yeah, you're right. I lost all my biology credentials. Hey, can people stop fucking hitting me? And I just popped my second wind. I am very annoyed. Oh!
Whose house is this?
It doesn't matter whose house it is. I found a loot goblin. Ain't no house. Ain't no house. It just has a door, but that doesn't mean it's a house. What does that have to do with music, though? Anyways.
Go, Salt. Get the loot goblin.
I want that, but I blew it up.
Put fire right on the back.
Look, man, stuff was hitting me. I panicked. I just want the gold that I was trying to mine earlier. That's all I wanted. I wanted gold. I'm very, very cheap and miserly in this game, and I wanted my money.
I guess I feel low on money. Let's run.
I mean, I feel low on money, period, but it's because I bought Nixie, which, by the way, dope-ass horse. / YouTube. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I have no biology credentials. I don't know what hantavirus is. My bad. My B. To be fair, I wasn't an immunologist, so don't actually run with any of my opinions on that. That was not my area of expertise. Therefore, in science, I know nothing about it. Because that's how science works. Unless you know everything about it, you know literally nothing about it, and you shouldn't speak about it, you fucking pleb. Doesn't matter if you know a little about it, that's not enough.
No, I think I'm an expert on all things.
Oh, you can Google. Great.
Oh, no, that's too much effort.
Oh, you're one of those. That's even worse than the fucking Google people. At least the Google people have like a... Oh, God. At least the Google people have like a slight bit of knowledge. They're like, I looked up something once and I think I know I'm the expert now. The people who didn't even do that, I'm just like, please, for the love of fuck. Please stop saying things to other people. But that's none of my business. I'm also just letting Dasbin take the reins here because I've been just pontificating at great length. Do we want to? We don't need to do the quests. Neither of us need to do the quests. Look at us go. I want my Winchester back, but the sniper has jokers that are very good for spellcasting, and I'm trying to make a wizard build. Which means I need the sniper leveled up to, I believe, 55. This is gonna be rough.
Yeah, the leveling these guns in this game definitely doesn't feel good.
So, here's the thing I will say. The leveling in this game can feel grindy, but it is much more manageable than other games, right? Like, for example, I play a lot of, not anymore, I used to, and this is the exact reason I stopped playing a lot of it. I used to play a lot of Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. Very good game, highly recommend it if you're looking for a 3-player hack and slashy, horde fighty co-op game. But the issue with that game is, they added a prestige system to your classes, and they added meaningful things, which means for some classes, to make them good, you absolutely have to prestige. They didn't add any XP multipliers, nothing. You just sitting at base trying to get to god level again and again, and it sucks. And so I honestly stopped. I was like, I ain't got the time for this. I play other games. I do other things in my life. I don't have the time to play this game on repeat. This game I definitely think has way less of a curve than that for that kind of shit. I do think it can be excessive, but I think that if you're calling this game excessive on leveling something, most games are excessive on leveling something, right? I think this is pretty base. There are more gun what?
Gun jokers, like, scattered throughout the leveling of it. I think it just feels bad where it's like, alright, get to, like, 35 or 45 or 55. So, and then your gun can do things.
Yeah, so it's 35 and then 55. But yeah, I would agree with you in that, it is very loaded towards the end. I think 35 is reasonable to get to if you play the game a lot, right?
Yeah,
and I think...
It'd be nice if there were like some mid-level.
Yeah, some early level where it's like, let me hint at what this gun can do, but I won't show you the full thing, right? love that second wind recharges every 3 minutes.
That's nice.
Yep. I died before, I died again, we're doing fine. But yeah, I feel like it's only you two? Yeah, it's only us today. Atlan is... I assume work has him absolutely fucked up. And Ashraf usually doesn't show up on Wednesdays. He's too good for us on Wednesdays. That's when he plays his retro games and yells at his computer in a dark room. Alkis, how's it going? My in-game volume specific sounds high. Can barely hear Dasbin. Yeah, alright, that makes sense. So I had changed it because many people were complaining in the last video. They were like, hey, the in-game volume isn't loud enough. Well, Dasbin, you're alive and I'm not because I tried to fucking handle volume issues mid-fight.
Hey, you're fine.
Yeah, let me hear.
What are you doing, Saloon Spirit? You are clicking through the ground.
Let's put that at that. And then let's bring this down a little further. And then let's turn this up a bit. Alright, Alkis, thank you for letting me know. You should be able to hear Dasbin now, and the in-game volume should be at a better...
Alright, I need to revive
volume.
you, because this thing is clipping around for me. Get back here.
He killed his minigunner.
I almost had you.
Yeah, the minigunner's the problem. He's dead. Alright, I'm behind you.
There we go.
Good job. I probably shouldn't have tried to fix that mid-level. Oh, seriously, the saloon doesn't despawn now?
Oop.
There was a bird in there. There was a fucking bone bird in there next to the blueprint. I'm so mad about that. It's probably Dasbin. His cat probably walked all over his stuff. Probably.
You know, he might have done that. I don't think he did that. Everything looks normal.
I think the biggest problem is I try to adjust to make sure that I don't peak the mic and that they don't peak the mic. And so if Dasbin is talking at a normal volume, it is low. Especially because Dasbin is usually not screaming and more laid back. So it is, I would have to turn it up, and then if I play with Atlan, guess what? Now your ears are getting blown the fuck out. Oh,
we do just need to get out of here. I've just been fighting.
Yeah, I started running.
I'm on the way. Oh, there's a bunch of shit. We're already in the storm. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. All right, I called it. Let me see if I can heal up and then get some grenades so that I can throw some more heals.
I still have my utility, so I can toss that out. Just do it right there.
All right, well.
All right, behind us is covered.
Yeah, 2 fire tornadoes. Yeah, turn that one guy down. See the same actor as Tree Beat? No. No, Atlan's usually the louder one, I would argue. And then there's Ashraf. Ashraf is actually probably louder, if I think about it, but that's just because he's used to actually projecting his voice instead of mumbling.
I feel like it depends.
Yeah, it really does.
His posture really dictates the...
Yeah, and the problem with him is he'll be like, let me fix it. And I'm like, do not fucking do that. Like, because if you fix it, it's going to fuck up all of my audio settings, and I'm going to have to retune them. So sorry about that, guys. I think it should be fixed now. Let me know if it's still sounding a little too fucky. I need to fly. Thank you. really need real jokers on this sniper rifle, because right now I'm just like, hey, what if Treed's here? What if I had random jokers on it? That'd be good, right? Alright, so yeah. Is everything good, chat? Is the sound good? Dasbin, speak.
We're talking over here.
He is talking over there.
I went with that.
I mean, it works for me, man. My hero's level 2, yay! I prestige, chat. I am not level 2. Which I like how prestige happens in this game, where they leave you with the stuff you accumulated.
Yeah, if it reset you back to like nothing, no shot.
So that's what Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 did. It set you back to nothing. Which is terrible.
Yeah, no thanks.
Dasbin is slightly higher than almost muted. Jesus. Alright, I'm just gonna turn Discord up. There we go. Should be better now. Alright,
I mean, like, you can hear me fine, right?
I can hear you fine. Which means it's my end. That's why I changed it. Should be good now.
Alright, yeah.
There we
It's
go.
like, yeah, things are... I don't know.
So the big issue is a lot of stuff on OBS. It's just levels. It's just levels.
Yeah, like I was looking over at the right to make sure that my levels were fine.
Right, and on OBS, set like this, you peak the mic all the time. You go into the red, but like that's just because OBS is reading it weirdly, and I can't rely on OBS's gain meter. And I really should be a better streamer and know that, but I'm not, so you're welcome, chat. Okay, I'm ready to go out. We can try a very hard. If we do, I'm gonna switch to my Winchester, which is like a real gun, because while the Long Ranger is a great gun, it's level 4. Whereas my Winchester is level 55. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. Hey, happy Wednesday, Juno. Alright, so now my Winchester is ready to fuck. Let's go. Whenever you're ready, I don't.
I feel like I don't really use the pickaxe, the bell shot.
I stopped using the bell shot a while ago. It didn't feel like it heals that weird amount that is actually kind of clutch, but also not enough.
Yeah, I just ended up putting the when you gather souls, you heal on my
That is
body.
extremely good. That is kind of the play. Oh, I only have one here? Hold on. Guys, it has to be this. It actually has to be I can revive my allies twice as fast. Hey, thank you very much. And you have a good night, Alcus. But yeah, thank you for the congrats. We did hit 1K on YouTube the other day, so hell yeah, guys. We're gonna keep on going. I'm gonna next goal 2,500. See how long that takes. And then 10,000. I'm telling you guys, I want to get that silver play button one
Tell
day.
your friends, 2,500 and Cobalt buy the June release of Lost Castle 2, and Cobalt will wear the maid outfit.
God. Yeah, you know what? If I hit 2,500 subs on YouTube by the June release of Lost Castle 2, I will wear the maid outfit for that stream. Regardless, I will be doing an all-day stream of Lost Castle 2. But if I hit 2,500 YouTube subs by that day, I will do that. Yeah, you know what? I can agree to that. Yeah, we're gonna go very hard. Let's go desert.
Alright, we'll be fine. Nothing will go wrong here.
Well, we have to stick together and keep our heads on a swivel. So we'll see.
Maybe over,
I think we go straight for the objective. I think we try to unlock Nightmare.
But we could get Jokers.
We could. I don't think we need the Jokers. At least I don't need the Jokers. I don't know why you need the motherfucking Jokers.
Hear me out. We trigger a storm.
Okay, what was the rest of that terrible plan?
We get Jokers.
Huh. That sounds awful. Just awful.
Nah, I'm telling you, they send a bunch of guys at us, like giving us free loot.
So here's the thing. That is kind of true. If we stay alive, which currently we are not doing. Well, we are
we're
doing.
Fine. We got a little separated.
Look, man, if I had to pop rain, we're not doing great. All right.
Oh, it's a house.
Yes, it is. Really? Did that not combine?
Yeah,
What?
I don't know what happened there.
I put strikes right into the middle of your geyser. Like, you saw that.
Yeah, I've had that happen a few times.
They are patching a bunch of stuff, so I kind of expect things to be a little wonky. I'm
We're
throwing
like-
down bottles because I'm dying.
When we first started, I honestly thought you couldn't interact with your teammates' combos.
Interesting.
But
Damn
then I
it.
saw some actually interact. So,
I wasted my bottles because the wishing well gave me a health refill. What the hell is this?
oh, yeah, I don't know. Ghosts are bad.
Uh-oh. Alright, I left, but I'm coming back. I'm back. I went into the teleporter hole. Alright, let's get closer to the objective, because we basically got stalled out here.
They definitely... Oh, nuke.
Do we just want to go around this? Let's just go around this way.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Also, Fireball and the bow with its final unique can instantly mine gold. So I plan to start trying to run Fireball more so that those aren't a, hey, let me stop and do a objective, and they're just like a, hey, we got gold. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I do hear you get less gold, I think.
Interesting. Good to know.
Because it's like a per hit deal.
Very interesting. Uh-oh. I threw down more bottles, by the way. In case you
Take a
need
little
them.
sip of that.
Yeah, so that's good to know, because I was thinking, I was like, oh, if I just do that, mining will be easier, but if mining won't actually be easier, then I don't need to fucking do that.
I think it's still worth it, probably, especially on higher difficulties.
Yeah, I feel like on
But it
higher
is
difficulties,
just like
when you're trying to get through a mission, it's worth it. I feel like farming, maybe not, but then again, so currently the best way of farming is actually you find the bomb ghost houses, because the bomb guys they count for stuff for some reason. I think, and to be clear, I think that's going to get patched. Don't take this as gospel, chat. But if you find
I'm
ghost,
conjuring.
yeah, go ahead. If you find a ghost house with the bombs, that you can use the Mino spell from the cactus tree to just kind of set up like an infinite kill loop with those guys. And in a mission, you can get the cap of 2,000 gold. That is the current gold farming method. I believe that will be patched. And truthfully, as a person who analyzes these games for fun and hopefully one day for a living, I believe that should be patched.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I like it right now, but it's okay. So let me hear me out. I like it for what it is because here's the thing: as someone trying to create content off of this stuff, and I play like probably 10 different games a week, I really, really like exploits that do stuff like that so that I can quickly get to a place I want to be with a certain game. I don't do it for every game that has them, but like this game I'm definitely going to play a lot of, but I don't have the time to sink a lot of time into it, right? So like I put, between last week and this week, I put in 25 hours in Monster Crown Sin Eater because I'm doing a review of it this week. So it's that level of, I like this, but I can also be smart enough and analytical enough to just look at it for game health and be like, this is bad, right? I'm tossing out bottles, and I'm gonna refill my bottles. And I'm gonna activate the totem, or do you want to wait?
No, you can do it.
Give me 5 seconds, actually. Yeah, so it's that weird level where, like, I hate it because I have to, like, parse out liking some exploits and then being like, no, but what if you were just a regular gamer and it's like, oh, this is bad for game health? Because, like, that is the thing I think a lot of gamers forget is, yes, oh, grinding stuff is really good, and having it, and grinding's annoying, so having it grind for you is awesome, right? That's cool. That's all well and good. What happens when everybody's done with the fucking game?
Yeah, in 2 days.
Yeah. And, like, people forget that. And I think a lot of times the proponents of people being like, oh, I wish this exploit was still intact, are, like, you know, the dads who have an hour a day to play video games max, or even less. But you have to remember there's always the sweats who have 1,500 hours, but they also use the exploit. And they're the guys sitting there in the forum going, this game is terrible, and they have, like, 200 hours on record. And you're like, what do you mean? Like, also, if you think a game's terrible and you have 200 hours on record, the fuck you doing with your life, fam? Genuinely. Like, actually, seriously, explain to me what the fuck you're doing with oh, I died. What the fuck you're doing with your life. That's such a wild thing to see. And I get it from, like, paid reviewers, content creators, or if they made, like, a game-breaking change in a patch. But it is wild to just see people be like, this game's fucking garbage, and it's like, on Steam, it's like 200, 300 hours played. I'm like, what? Yeah,
that's what always got me about, like, Diablo 3. People talking about that each season, and it's like, nah, like, you play it for a weekend, maybe 2 weekends. That's it. That's all it's meant to be.
Yep. Well, and that's the thing is, like, a lot of times when I see those reviews from someone who has 200, 300 hours played, they're the people who were wanting that game to replace their life. Literally. Their entire rest of their life, they wanted to just play that one game, and they're mad that it doesn't have enough content to do that. And it's like, games weren't meant for that. Please stop asking games to be that, because you're starting to see, even in the indie sphere, and this is why I'm like, it's gone too far, right? Because seeing it in the AAA sphere made sense, but in the indie sphere bothers the shit out of me. You're starting to see more and more of these games that are designed with these, like, endless grinds in mind to be like, you only play this game. Now, when someone is making
oh my god, that is a horde.
Yep. Yeah, I died. When someone is making a live service game, I get that. That's how you make your money, right? When someone is just making a fucking game, it should not have a you only play this game grind in it. That's insane. That's insane and dumb. Like, Temtem Swarm did it, and I would argue that the Spell Brigade has kind of started to do it, and I hate that.
Oh.
I was following you, and then I realized I should just be blowing stuff up. If you want to run, I'll see if I can detonate. There we go.
Look at that pretty nuke.
Killed a lot of dudes. You're welcome. I'm Casper, the unfriendly ghost, motherfucker. Stop launching fireworks, please. And you! I can't kill a horseman for you.
Let me get you up.
Thank you! Alright, cool.
There we go.
Bouncing ball, I don't spend that much time airborne. Clutch is cool, but I don't care enough. What are these two? Helping hand, I'll grab that. And I will grab... I don't know what utilities you have. Hey, what's up, Rekatan? How you been, man? Long time no see. I know you busy, though. Always working on your game.
There it is. Alright, we good for the boss?
Good for the... unless you want to wait 58 seconds for rain to come back.
Sure.
Guys, that's how you know we're not doing amazing, is when Dasbin's like, yeah, I'll wait a minute for a cooldown.
That was a lot of enemies.
Yeah, and rain would have fixed a lot of that, and it just... I got there and I was already low health. Your kid wakes up when I stream, so it's a gamble. Fair enough. Fair enough. You know, I understand. Parenthood always comes first. But it is good to see you. Let's see what's happening. 12 seconds. We can start it.
All right. Oh, it's the silver.
I think the spells are working on the house, by the way.
Oh, watch out for the snipers.
Where are they? Oh, I see them.
In the sky.
And I didn't jump in time because I'm terrible. This game popped off. Yeah. This game came out of nowhere. I'm actually doing a why it works video on that this week. Because this game... It had a demo, people liked it, and then suddenly it came out of nowhere and was the biggest indie game of 2026. Which is insane, to be honest. And not, like, insane in a how'd this game get here way. Like, this game is very well done. Just, like, such a... I kind of figured after the demo, I was like, people will like it. I didn't figure people were going to be like, this is my whole persona now. And of course, as people were to do, they did. But I think I know why. And that will be in a video later this week.
Alright, travel towards me if you can.
Or at least I can explain why I love it. And I think I get why people... You got guys coming up behind you. Grab one of the bottles I threw. They're over here by me. I'll get away from them so you can pick. Although I will kill this minigun guy. I hate him.
Oh, they're trapped under him.
But yeah, this game came out of nowhere and popped the fuck off. And it's great. Honestly, I genuinely enjoy it. I'm playing like ass today, but I genuinely enjoy the game. I like being a wisp, though. I still feel like I contribute. Because guys are still dying. Seems like the devs were just having fun the entire process and were really receptive to feedback. Like the addition of magic that probably... Okay, so I have a whole section about how the magic works in this game and why it's contributed to its success. But yeah, I mean, I think genuinely you said it right there. I think that's what truly makes good games, right? It is the devs loving what they're doing and having fun doing it, but also being receptive to, hey, you need to add this. Hey, change this to be this way, right? Because I think there's two reasons people get into game dev, and I could be wrong. Three, right? One, they already know the code and it's a passion project. Two, they have a very distinct vision of, I want my game to be this, and that's what they're going to try to do. And then three, they want to make a game people enjoy, right? And still have a vision. You can still have a vision with that, but the when I say distinct vision, I mean those devs who, like, people are like, hey, you should add this, and they're like, no, fuck you, this is my game. Don't get me wrong, if a dev has an actual reason, they're like, hey, if I add this, it'll ruin these other mechanics, and here's why. Solid reason. People are just like, no, I want my game to be like this. It's like, okay, maybe, depending, but like, then don't expect it to be a success. Dasbin, where are you feeling?
Let's go to the saloon real quick.
Okay. Yeah. And that's the thing, is I think listening to crowd feedback is actually really important when developing a game, if you're trying to make it a success. I completely understand if you're just trying to make a game and be happy with it. Argue there's four. They want to make a hyper-focused, grouped money-making project and can't help but acknowledge that group is dominant in AAA. Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I consider those businessmen not game devs. Once you're doing it solely for the money, and zero part of you is doing it for the game, you're a businessman that knows how to code. You are no longer a game dev to me. Right.
Oh, hang on. Don't be having those anti-shareholder value sentiments.
Nah, fuck them. That is my takeaway on those things. You know, it is what it is. I understand places where that sentiment isn't that popular, but if you are sitting there going, we're going to do this and we're going to make a boatload of money, and I don't care what the game is, you are no longer a game dev. It's fine. Like, you can be a businessman who knows how to code. That's okay. That's an okay thing to be. You do you. Don't call yourself a game dev. You're not making a game. You have no passion about it. You're not making a piece of art that is from something that, like, you want to create. You're a businessman. That's okay. It's wild how much that crowd dominates the indie dev communities now. The Reddits are stacked with "How do I make the next big thing?" genre X that's hot right now posts. Right. And I think people asking that exact question will never make the next big thing.
I'm
right.
Ready.
Because the only reason to answer that question, let's go Desert. Let's go Cryptic Vulture. Do you want to go Cryptic Vulture?
Sure.
You sounded very unsure. All right, we'll go Gas Bomb Saloon. Okay. But yeah, and that's my thing, is like, if you're entering it with that ideal, you're not going to do it. Because the only way to answer that question is with an Excel spreadsheet. Right. And I think decisions, especially around art, like gaming, decisions made with an Excel spreadsheet don't work. They can boost things, but I don't think they can create things, if that makes any sense, right? Like, if you already have a good product, and then you use your data in your Excel spreadsheet to go, we should add this because that's what people want, I think that can work. I don't think we had a blank slate and I just concatenated everything on this spreadsheet that has made money in the past. I don't think that works. But I'm also not like a successful businessman, so maybe it does. Maybe I'm wrong. And should shut up. Like, you know, I'll admit that.
No, don't admit it.
I don't think I am, and I don't think I should shut up, but... Okay, I'm trying to handle snipers and shit.
Oh, there's a guy there.
Yup. Oh, jeez. I threw my grenade for potion right as I died. There's room for both in a studio. Yes, I agree. I agree. I think a money guy and a businessman is especially in this day and age necessary. I think that is a real thing that needs to happen. I do not think that should be your guy making the thing. I think there should be a guy making the project, and then I think they should consult the money man, and that should be fine. You can take all three.
Objective.
What is this one? Yeah, and that's... I'm very tired of seeing projects that were clearly fully guided by the money decision and not guided by passion at all. Because I think you're right. I think the devs of this game had fun when they were making a game, and I think that is what helped make this game so good. And I think that kind of passion...
Almost ran into the spotlight?
What do you say?
I almost ran into the spotlight.
God damn, I was trying to get through the trees. Otherwise, you end up with a dev perpetually pumping content into their demo and never thinking about how to say... Yes! That is another thing that can happen. Don't get me wrong, I think those games can be cool too. But that's kind of why I chose to do what I do. Or I'm trying to do what I do. Is because I'm the kind of person who thinks those games are cool. There's a lot of people who don't, and that's okay. And I get that, to be completely honest. I get people who are just like, well, it's just been a dev forever. Yep. Or a demo forever. I will say, games that are stuck in, like, development hell, there's a certain point where I'm just like, why don't you fix the problems and then call it done? Right? Like, maybe it doesn't have all the features you wanted, but if it has all the problems fixed, we can call it a game. You might want to back up, Dasbin. I'm gonna ghost kill this nuke.
I'm backed up.
It's gonna take me a second, but I'll do it. There we go. Being dead has its perks, guys.
Oh, we're out of ammo.
That's okay. I've killed everything pursuing you. Well, every exploder pursuing you. either end up amazing or perpetually scuffed. Yeah, and that's the thing. You know, it's funny because H-Rev and I argue about this all the time. He really doesn't like early access games. I love early access games. And a big question I've always had about early access games, why people hate them.
I definitely think there was a while where they were really bad. Like, when it first came out, it was like, oh, this is a way to just get money for a game that isn't, like, done yet, and
Yes.
that's all we're gonna do. But then it definitely turned into, oh, this is a legitimate product. Like, early access means a very different thing now than it did a few years ago.
Yeah. And that's the thing. And I think that also goes into the differences in H-Rev and I as people, where I don't think he updates his definition of things as much as I do. And that is what it is. But Project Zomboid is still EA, and that game's a lifestyle for so many. Exactly my point. Can Moonshine Gear. Can Moonshine Gear. I will grab the second can.
Oh, snake.
I will grab the moonshine, you grab the gear. Yeah, and that's kind of my thing, is like there's so many games where it's just like, bro, you've been in EA for years. The game is like close. You just need to get rid of these literal problems. Stop trying to add, okay, can moonshine chili moonshine gear. Can moonshine chili moonshine gear. Can. I got the can. You got the moonshine. I'll grab the chili.
Yep. I'll grab the next moonshine.
And I'll grab the gear.
Easy.
By gear, I mean tire, but I started calling it gear, and I'm not going to change that because that's going to fuck up me memorizing.
The symbol was a gear on the projector. Like, that's a gear, and then I picked it up the first time. I'm like, oh, it's a tire. I'm not changing what I said.
And yeah, the thing was, I knew if I changed it, this is how you forget things. But yeah, and I think as a player, I often don't buy early access, but I watch them very closely. I've been burned too many times. So, and that is completely fair. I think I have gotten very gear, boot. I got first gear.
I got the second gear.
I got first boot. Yeah, and that's the thing, is I feel like I have happened to be very lucky and pick well. I think the worst time I got burned was not even a like solo dev not delivering or anything. It was a studio who fucked up their game balance, fucked their game, and then they were releasing another game pretty closely after. So when they went to fix the first game, they just went, wait, people don't like the first game because we ruined it. People like the second game. Let's just not fix the first game and never talk about it again. So that's like the worst I've gotten burned, and I don't even think that's an early access problem. I think that's just a game that can happen with a game at 1.0, period. I mean, Dauntless was a thing that got bought and ruined. Okay. Can boot. I got can every time, you got boot every time.
Own it.
If I can pick it up without getting assaulted. I got can.
I got the boot.
Okay, let me grab the other can. Okay, can in.
And the boot.
All right, good job.
The memorization is way easier with less people.
Yes, it's much easier. Well, partly the other thing too, right, is A, you and I can just go, let's just switch off. But
yeah.
B, a big thing when it was just like, oh, I was the memory piggy, was people would be like, oh, memorize all this, Cobalt, and then they'd start fucking talking, and I'm like, dude, shut up. Do you want me to memorize this, or do you want to just say the random thing you want to say?
Gear.
Right. Or it would be I would memorize it, say get gear, and then they'd say I got gear as I was telling someone else to do something else, and it's like, no, just say I got it. Let's try that. Also, there was a boat, but he got away in the hecticness.
Yeah, he's gone forever.
I'm doing a quick area search, but I don't think I hear him. Let's go to the boss. Yeah, done right, early access is great, in your opinion. Just needs to be, yes, it needs to be very intentional. I think it definitely does need to be very intentional, and I think if it is, you can use early access to make what was going to be an okay game go from okay to a masterpiece. I really do think that is possible, and what some devs do. But yeah, there's rug pulls, there's cash grabs, and I think if you look at the track record of AA gaming recently, because I feel like this is really what happens in the AA tier, you can cash grab and rug pull with 1.0. You don't need early access, right? Like that's the other thing is people are like, oh yeah, fuck early access, they'll use it to scam you or whatever. Nah, bro, if they're gonna scam you, they're gonna scam you. Right? Like that's kind of my line there is like, if you're gonna get scammed by a dev with like a rug pull, they don't need a label like early access or not. They're just gonna do it. They're just gonna leave. Which is fucked. I think it's bad, but that like a con man's a con man. I don't think they need a fancy early access title to be more of a con man. I will not be taking West Wizard. I already have little enough health.
Yeah, I thought about it and I said probably not. Probably not.
Yeah, so many 1.0 launches that get review bombed with this should have been early access. 1.0 is being used as a trust signal. Yeah, and that's the thing is like, there's a lot of stuff with this should have been early access. I also think review bombing in and of itself is a fucking problem, because if you rile up a community on Reddit enough, they'll review bomb for any old fucking thing, and you end up with a lot of problems.
It's happening right now, but Slay the Spire 2.
Right. Yeah, easy example.
Was they found out some person worked on it or whatever, and now they're like, this game we all said was great like 2-3 weeks ago, oh now it's the worst game ever.
And that is another thing. I do think there is some merit to separate the artist from the art at a certain point, right? If they are one part of a giant team that worked on something, or not giant, obviously Say the Spire is still fairly small, but it's also not a one-man. Oh, there it goes. It's also not a one-man operation. Like, the game isn't bad. And granted, I don't actually, to be clear, this is the first I'm hearing of it. I don't know what said person did or didn't do. So, please take that with a grain of salt.
The complaint is that Slay the Spire is woke.
What?
Yep.
How?
I don't know.
Is the silent gay or something?
Guy on throne. Who knows? I don't know.
And to be fair, if the silent is gay, I still wouldn't call Slay the Spire woke. What's happening? You know what? This is not the place for this.
I'm not gonna click on something like that to give them a view to find out more. I'm just gonna see the headline and then scroll past.
Yeah, that's completely fair. That's stupid as fuck. Anyways. Also, to be very clear to anybody watching this, I have no clue what actually is going on with that fiasco, and nor do I really give a shit. I play games. I don't really care about the political climate around them unless it is heinous. Unless it's just like, the developer of this game also committed to genocide. I don't care. If they did, okay, we have a conversation. All right. I'm gonna do a hard mission. So I think today is not the day for very hard. Because it is a lot harder to do very hard when I'm talking this much. Some streams I'm talking less, and that makes sense. This apparently isn't one of them. That's fine.
Once I get the like proper aspects on my guns,
Fair.
it'll be a lot more doable.
Okay, let's go to that anvil first. Well, and it's also like, you're saying that, but I'm the one who's dying, right? It's not like you're the one who's dying. I'm dying because I'm paying less than 100% attention. Which is fine, but it is what it is. Okay, anvil's this way.
There was a house.
Fair enough, I see your tornado and beam.
Get some quick little souls.
Yeah, I really do think that early access is, for the most part, fine, and if someone's gonna scam you or rug pull you, they were already gonna scam you or rug pull you. I do think, yeah, there's probably a fair share of early access things where, like, the dev just can't anymore, loses interest, whatever, if it's, like, a solo dev. And that, I get it. I get the complaint there. But I think that is fewer and further between. Because, like, at first, I wasn't going to do early access reviews on my channel, but, like, I've seen enough early access recently that has done what it's supposed to do that I'm like, okay, I'll be very clear that it's an early access review. I'm not going to sugarcoat that to anybody, but I'll do them. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Fire. There's so much. It did create a fantastic wall, though, to stop them from coming from the other side, which is nice.
These snakes.
Oh, that's not good. That's my death save. Oh, dude, these snakes literally killed me. I was drinking, and I saw a snake hit me, and it popped the bottle out of my hand. God damn it. Alright. But yeah, and I don't know. I think gaming's actually in a decent spot right now, regardless of what people are largely saying. But I think choosing what battles to fight plays a bigger part than people realize.
Should have dealt with this house first.
Yep. But we didn't.
Oh.
There you go.
What is this? Minus 25% HP? Let's do it. It's worth it. Nothing will go wrong.
Okay. Yeah, no, I believe you. Deadly strong. Hell yeah, perfect for me who's dying repeatedly. Bell shot. I'm gonna grab bell shot. But yeah.
Gotta remember to open the boxes. And not fucking snakes. God damn it.
About to enter a new golden age of gaming. Everyone's had it with AAA. Yeah. Yeah. I think that'll be huge. I also think it has a likelihood of allowing for a lot of grifters because they'll go with the indie we're not AAA slop angle and then rug pull. But I think there's no way to really guard against that, to be honest with you.
Nice little guillotines. They're just so hungry.
That's a good way to guard against that. But I think that's also true for politics and everything else in the world. Hey, a lot of bad shit happening. What if there's a punishment for doing bad things?
Well, he's talking crazy now.
Apparently I am, but, you know. That's none of my business. I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. Thank you. I was about to go do that if you didn't. Alright, we are gonna go for... Are we doing the rest of the side objectives, or are we just gonna go for the end?
You can do the rest of the side objectives.
Alright. Yeah, I think you're right that you can get good ideas in front of people a lot easier. And I think that is definitely going to lead to a much better renaissance, shall we say, of gaming.
We just need to go back to the days when games would be optimized and run.
We need to go back to 1998.
Yep.
Or I'd take the early 2000s. Gaming was cool then.
Yeah, 2001 with all the water. We'll take a little beach era.
I loved beach era shit. That was great. Hey, what do people want? They want to go on nice beach vacations, but they can't. Okay, put it in a game. Have Sonic run around on it. Fuck, man. Alright, looks like we got a couple of houses near us that aren't treating us too well. But camp's cleared, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. We out of here. No ammo.
I have marked the next one. I'm on my way to it. But yeah, no, I genuinely think that gaming is about to get better. But with anything that gets better, I think it'll have its getting worse because there are going to be people taking advantage of it, and I think that's kind of unavoidable. Like I've lived long enough to have seen a lot of mankind, and guys, we're not great as a whole. Individuals, yes.
It'll be fine. GTA 6 will come out. No one will be able to play it because of current hardware costs.
Yep.
And everyone will need to upgrade to play it. No one will be able to, and then people will lose their absolute minds.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Rattling My Bones? Popping in because you're not sleepy yet? Fair enough. Welcome, welcome. You're always welcome to come chill on my streams. Hang out. We were just talking about how gaming might be entering a new, nice golden age, hopefully. As long as people don't ruin things. But I think what Dasbin just said might be a little too true. I think you're correct, and I really don't want you to be. But, like, at the same time, yeah. Well, see, no, right? People won't have to upgrade. That's what's going to force everybody to go to NVIDIA for their thing, and that's why they cornered the market by not selling cards to gamers.
Over my dead body.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying. I'm talking about what's going to happen. I'm talking about...
Don't you just hate owning things? I bet you just hate owning the things you buy.
Yeah, you know, I hated growing up in a domicile that was owned. I wanted it to be rented horribly. Just get to the objective and then we'll handle the storm.
Yeah.
Oh no! Okay, apparently I'm handling the storm right here.
Oh, boat.
You handle boat, I handle storm.
He's so far.
Get on that horsey.
Got him.
Nice, good job. I'm on my way to you. Too expensive computer gear versus disposable vapes. You know what? Fuck. Yeah, oh, he died in a lovely spot.
Yeah. I didn't say I killed him in a great spot. I just said I got him.
Yeah, I heard you. Okay, pull all levers. Not this one. I found the first one.
Nice. Not that one. Not that one. Alright, we got the second one.
I'll do 1 and 2. You just do the others.
Alright, we got 3.
Nice.
Figured it out. That was all skill.
Yeah, no, it's we don't want to own anything, and you're right. Disposable vapes versus computer hardware. You're correct.
I don't know if I like the sound of this deal.
No. You'll love it. You'll love it. Jeffrey says so.
Oh, well, in that case,
Yeah.
I definitely don't love it.
No, don't you hate owning things? Isn't it a hassle? Because you got to get your stuff fixed. It's a
Such
hassle.
a hassle.
Yeah, because you got to get... Like, don't get me wrong, I've never actually had to fix any rig I've built, but, you have to, so you'd hate it.
Yeah, you gotta get it fixed.
That's the worst part. I don't even necessarily want to own them. I just like building PCs. It's fun for me.
You want to rent this inflatable couch?
That's the worst part. Do you want to rent this also not good thing? It's like, what? Ah, I stood in it. Don't stand in your own fire, tornado.
Let's put the fire tornado on the crate of dynamite.
Well, I thought it'd be a good idea. Dynamite likes fire, right?
I mean, kind of.
Depends on the meaning of... Oh, we got a horseman. He's dead.
I am juiced up.
Nice. Yeah, you've been taking... I've given you all the jokers. I hope it's been working.
My crits on him there were doing like 200 plus damage.
Nice. I really hate what just happened. I was like, I need health. There's green over there. It was a fucking joker. I don't want the joker. I want the health. I'm gonna go handle this house. I don't know if I can handle this health. All I have is strikes on me.
I dealt with the watchtower next to us.
House handled, I believe. Yeah, house handled.
I got some friends coming in.
Yeah, they look, they're nice guys as long as they're not extremely angry and trying to kill us. They're always extremely angry and trying to kill us, by the way.
All right, ready?
Hold on. Let me toss out some bottles in different spots so that we have them. Yeah. Go. Too bad I won't have a fire tornado for this saloon, but I got rain and lightning, so... I think that's good enough, right?
I got a fire.
Cool. And I'll have a fire in 8 seconds, so... Yeah, that was like my saddest thing when I was like, oh, they're trying to make us rent processing power. It's just like, oh yeah, I just won't be able to build anymore, and that's just fun.
It's like the third time they've tried this too.
I don't understand what they don't understand about nobody wants to not own their stuff. The only reason renting worked in the first place at all was because people couldn't afford to buy. Nobody has opted. I mean, like, obviously...
Yeah, like, it was valuable on certain things, like, oh, renting a movie, like, I'm gonna watch once.
Yep.
Better than buying.
Like, I can understand renting a video game. I cannot understand renting the console I play it on. But I'm also, like, you know, obviously I'm a huge gamer, right? I'm streaming this, I have a channel, I get that. So maybe not everybody and their mother wants to do the same thing as me, but I have to assume that a lot of the people I know feel a way about this that a lot of people feel. You know, guys, let me know in chat, right? Like, if you're just like, no, Cobalt, we don't want to own our PCs.
We hate owning things.
Yeah, just let me know, because, like, I could be wrong. I could be incredibly wrong. I've been incorrect before. It only happened twice, but I've been incorrect before. I am silent. Oh. Party shot Joker, we taking those.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I'm gunning it to extraction because it's just an endless wave and I don't feel like dying here.
Yeah. I see red after the boss is
I know
dead,
you
and
do.
I just want to sit there and fight.
Which, here's the thing. Good gold farming method. And on, like, if I was on normal, yeah, I probably would just fuck around and do that for fun.
It's not even like fucking around. I just forget that you have to go to the extraction. Why doesn't the train pick me up where I kill the boss? Come on. There's a house somewhere. There's a water tower.
2, 1. It's raining, baby.
We need ammo. There we go, there we go.
More bottles. I think it's a solid stopgap for people who can't afford a 2K plus gaming PC. There's parts of the world that are just impossible. Problem is, it'll become just like the housing market. Eventually, rent becomes the norm, and no one can ever own. Yes, yeah. I 100% agree with you. I do think if it is one of those things where, yeah, you cannot afford to have, and I think, again, you know, that is the purpose of renting stuff. Get on the train, get on the train. Thank you. That is the purpose of renting stuff. I think they just always overstep, right? And I think the issue is that inevitability is clear, right? That's where it becomes a problem. It's not a, oh, that won't happen. It's a look around you, it 100% will happen. And I think that's where the issue comes into play for me. But I wholeheartedly agree with you that, you know, yeah, obviously people can't always afford that. And so I think renting is a very good option to have. I think making every graphics card cost $5,000+ because you refuse to sell to the public is fucked. And like, because basically they're just forcing, they're jumping the stage that you're saying, like that in between, right? They're jumping that period where it's a stopgap and slowly turns into that. They're trying to just go, let's just cut this off here and go to the end. Gaming is a necessity, though. Might turn out people prefer to eat over renting a PC. Well, and that is also fair. Which, in that case, I would argue they're losing money and should just go back to not doing that.
Yeah, like it just
right?
seems foolhardy.
It seems like, and I think that kind of is the inevitability we're staring at right now, is this level of, I think, the choice of insert blank here or eat is going to become more and more common, and people are going to choose eat every time. In which case, how are you squeezing money from these classes when they have to choose eat every time? You can't. You've nickel and dime everybody out of being able to frivolously give you money.
Use the snack on the thermal paste.
I gotta tell you, I don't find that appealing. And I think it's because it's gray, right? I think that's the worst part. The rest maybe, but the gray, just, I don't think there's a food that is outright gray that I'm into, right?
Unseasoned ground turkey.
If you unseason anything, I will fucking slap you so hard that your ancestors apologize. I swear to God.
You don't want gray ground turkey? That doesn't look appealing to you?
It is wild that that is a dish people, again, outside of necessity, it is wild that that is a dish people eat at all. And I guess to Rekatan's point, if I'm ever just firing off about shit, I am very clearly not thinking and not counting for that part of the population where, like, yes, that is more of the way that people have to do it. You're right. Which is my short-sightedness and my bad.
Tell me ripping thoughts off the dome aren't a well-crafted dissertation every time?
No, but I will say, you know, aside from my just randomly spouting off and being like, hey, that should never happen, I do agree that, yes, I get it for people who, yes, you need the rent as an option. That makes total sense. I just think forcing people to do anything economically is fucked. Weird that I have that position. It's like I don't like things being completely ruined. Ragging on capitalism is fun. You know what? You're right. Ah, who just hit me? Where's the fireworks, dude? Where's the fireworks, dude?
1998.
Oh, I killed him. I saw him. I killed him. Oh, no, there's a second one. Hey, buddy. For shame. I know. Well, yeah, I mean, no, I'm a little ashamed that I did just for, like, not state that actual argument, because I do think that's true. However, usually if I'm just firing off the top of the dome, that is not what I am speaking of. I'm speaking of the evil that men do, rather than the filling a necessary gap that would be nice for people. Mostly just because I feel like at this point, when I look at the world and I look at decisions being made, I never think about it as, oh, how does this help people? I think about it as, who is profiting off of this and how is it hurting people that they don't care about? Because I think that's how they think about it more often than not.
Party shot.
Okay, I think everything is stopped. Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think it's just because the world has made me cynical in that way. To be completely truthful, I wish I didn't think of things in that manner. However, how many times have I thought of things in that manner and been proven that I should think of things in that manner? Far too many. Hard not to be right. That's exactly.
Stealing that.
Dude, you take the best jokers. I take whatever's left over.
I figured it was Ricochet. I figure you already have it, so
I do already have it. It is on my gun. Oh no. Well, there's a storm now. I tried to dodge a guy and I made how many more guys? Too many.
We got this little platform here.
Fucking birds, man.
Have a nice little anti-gravity zone.
I'm not sure how that helps us and hurts them, but yes, give it to them.
That storm wasn't bad.
I need it. I need it. Okay, I see how it helps us. I'm sorry I questioned your methods. I'll keep my mouth shut from now on.
I'm about to die.
Yeah, there's a minigunner. You gotta focus those real quick or else they do what they just did.
Yeah, I didn't know they had the ledge above us.
Yeah, I didn't either until I saw you about to die. And that was when I was like, huh, maybe. But yeah, it is hard not to be cynical, but I also think for just mental health reasons, it's, you gotta try, for fuck's sake. We're not gonna pay attention to how many times I missed that bird. Like, we're not gonna talk about that. Ooh, Wandering Trader? Oh, hey, what's up, me boy? Me boyo? Acid Mastery? Hell yeah, I want my rain to cool down faster. I can't buy another thing because I'm broke as fuck. That's okay.
We conjuring.
Yeah, do it. Do it up. I got rain. That's why indie games are so cool. Made by people who just want to make something fun. Exactly. And it's why I've made my whole channel about it, is because what I think is fun about doing indie games is as any kind of content creator, right? Your relationship with developers is very important, regardless of what games you're content creating for. That's important. And I really feel fortunate that the people I have to make relationships with are the people who are excited by what they do and like are passionate about it. It is people who will talk to me about their game ad infinitum because they can forever look at it and go, this is something I really want. Rather than, you know, someone from the marketing department over at fucking Gearbox reaching out to me and chucking me a code because, yeah, I guess he gets enough views, right?
I don't know, man. I think we really need more quadruple A games. I think we did well with the first one. I think more quadruple A.
Sorry, what was the first quadruple A game?
The Ubisoft's pirate game? Skull and Bones?
Oh, Skull and Bones. That was complete fucking ass because they lost the entire essence of why being a pirate was cool. They were like,
yep.
Freedom? No. It was like, no, that's the whole romanticized part about being a pirate is the freedom. Nobody wants scurvy and to be at sea for fucking 12 months, you dipshits. The whole point about being a pirate that is romanticized is, oh, you do whatever you want, and as long as you're not really a complete terrible piece of shit, it's fine. In real life, that last clause didn't matter. You could be a complete piece of shit, and it was still fine. But the whole point that it's romanticized is freedom. And they were like, what if you couldn't leave your boat? That's what you want, right? You wanted just solely naval combat? I can get scurvy. Yeah, we have scurvy at home. Why am I paying quadruple A prices when we have scurvy at home?
Don't get scurvy at home.
Well, yeah, no, of course, we're not getting scurvy at home. We're paying $100 to get scurvy while I'm stuck on my fucking boat.
Eat a lime or something.
Too late. Scurvy at home instead of quadruple A. Those were the only options, Dasbin. You could either get scurvy at home or pay $100 to get scurvy. There's nothing in between. That's what capitalism has left us with. That's where we ended up.
I mean, I guess if I have to pick, we'll get scurvy at home.
Yeah, we'll get scurvy at home, buddy. It's okay. You just have to not eat the oranges we got in the kitchen, okay? I like how we had no reason to have to interact with that, but you got off your horse to blow up that lighthouse.
It deserved it.
I like even more how you almost tried to give me an excuse and then it just ended up as, yeah, fuck it, man. You're right.
It was shiny and it had to go.
Okay, well, kill this next shiny because I'm gonna die here because of it.
Oh, so far.
Yeah, because I was going to the objective.
There's an objective in between.
There was not.
Yeah.
There was not. Well, I'm gonna make it rain. I'm gonna hit everybody with lightning. What'd you say?
It's an easy one.
Good, because I just nuked myself. I'm not dead, though, because, you know, Incredible Hulk, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Are you almost done, or should I come back to you?
I'm almost done.
Alright.
It's the put the batteries in a line.
Been eating a grapefruit for lunch at work. Surprisingly filling. There you go. You'll never get scurvy now. Congrats.
And the jokers aren't worth it.
That's fair. Guys, I'm sorry that this entire entire stream turned into gaming the anti-capitalism edition.
And that you all got scurvy now.
Oh yeah, and that you all got scurvy at home. Hashtag scurvy free. Nah, you either have to buy a quadruple A game to get it, or you have to get scurvy. Those are the rules. I don't make them. I just have to enforce them on my stream, or else whoever owns this network I'm on will get mad. Jeffrey.
I don't even know who owns anything anymore.
It's all probably the same, like 4 dudes, to be honest with you. Elon, Jeffrey, and then some other asshole, maybe? Some other 2 assholes? I don't know. Subscribe with premium, or you get scurvy. I can't say that. Anyone in chat, that's not true. However, maybe if you sub, you definitely won't ever get scurvy.
Your risk of scurvy is heightened if you don't sub.
Possibly. I don't know. I can't say that for sure. I also can't not say that for sure. I'm a man of science, so I go with proof, and that has never been tested.
It's actually, when Atlan and Astrap said they couldn't make it, they ended up getting scurvy.
That is why they couldn't make it. Dude, I hate snakes. Literally about to pick up a bottle, snake in my hand. Anti-capitalism and anti-scurvy, 2 of my favorite things. And I can't enjoy them here now. Yeah, guys, you're right. You're right. I can't ever do this again. My bad. To be clear, I'm not against I'm not anti-capitalist on paper. I'm anti what it's become. On paper, the consumers actually run the market. That's how things are supposed to go. But we don't have the will to just not buy things these days. That's kind of how that happens. Now, how that happened, I don't know. I'm gonna go destroy the house that keeps sending these dudes. You just keep fighting.
That'd be nice.
I'm a wisp, but I'm pretty sure I can blow it up. Oh, I can't. It's not within the bounds.
You can't leave. Oh. I've been thinking about trying to revive you, but I feel like it'll go poorly because I don't have the fast revive.
Just keep killing things. I'm trying to... Any priority dudes I see and any splody dudes I see, I'm just trying to get out of your hair. Here's the thing about this game. This is one of the few games where there is actual gameplay while dead that can be useful. So many games just like you can flounder around for no fucking reason. Like, why would I do that? In this game, it's like, oh no, I literally, I could, at the point where this boss is at, I can kill him myself. You don't even need to shoot him anymore. There's a non-zero chance that that was me.
Oh, watch out. Oh, God.
Holy shit.
The minigun guys are the bane of my existence.
I just wanted to turn around and grab a bottle. The same bottle I was trying to grab when that snake fucked my face. Also, Dasbin, stop seeing red. We gotta go.
I was trying to get a Joker.
Kind of means dying strategy. Dying is a strategy. I mean, technically, yeah, I wouldn't do it on purpose, but like, I think I was actually value add to Dasbin there because after a while, Dasbin, after a bit when I was dead, how many explodey boys did you see?
That's true. They did stop coming.
Yep, because I literally found where they were coming from and headed them off. My mindset was, if I can kill these, they can't kill him. What is happening?
We got Marauder store, right?
Oh, I have. Oh, okay. You, as in. I thought you were saying you have them right. I already have the skin.
Oh, no. I was saying they were 2R right shooting at us.
They're dead now, right? Hopefully.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, we need Ricochet permanent.
Dude, Ricochet is so good. Uh-oh. Get on the train, get on the train! Alright. Is it a crime if I copy this wisp mechanic? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure the lawsuit against Pal World has shown it's not a crime if you copy mechanics from games. Then again, I'm not a lawyer. Although, guys, it is about that time. So thank you all for tuning in for this rant, I guess. And I had fun. I hope y'all had fun. I'll see you guys later. I'll be back tomorrow. We are going to be playing some Monster Crown Sin Eater and doing a little special kind of stream that I haven't done before. So stay tuned for that. And of course, we'll be back on Friday for the Boys.